We are back at EPCOT. It is the International Flower and Garden Festival here at EPCOT. It's a little bit of a blustery day. It's been overcast, but the sun is starting to come out, so we're gonna try to see and eat as much as we can before it starts raining, which is in the forecast. I think there's at least a couple new things. We're gonna check them all out, see what we can have, and yeah, try to escape the rain. But we're prepared if it does rain, so stay with us. It is super windy out and a very strange day. It's almost like pre-hurricane weather because there's like clouds everywhere. There's sun up there, but I feel like it could rain at any moment, even though there's not gray clouds. Very strange. This year, BrunchCOT has the Impossible biscuits and sausage gravy, which last year was only vegetarian. This year, supposedly, it's plant-based. It has the leaf logo, so we're gonna check it out. We have settled inside the Odyssey. I forgot that the citrus blossom was in here, so Scott is in line to get the lumpia and the new lemon dessert. So I'm going to try the avocado toast and the new exciting sausage and gravy biscuit situation, which definitely does look vegan. Last year it did not. So I'm gonna start with the avocado toast because I know I love it. I lost all of my edible flowers outside. It was so windy, and I was taking photos in front of the water by Test Track, and they all blew away, but this looks very good. Lots of plant-based cheese on it. Definitely does taste like the pre-mixed like avocado guacamole type situation, but I really like the cheese, and the tomatoes are also really good. The bread's a little not so much stale, but and it's not really crunchy, so it's kind of in between. Okay, now we're gonna try this. We have a fun little fried sage leaf, it looks like, and this has like pepper jelly and just I believe straight up an Impossible sausage like you can get from the store. I have these at home, but I'll see if they changed it. I've now like lost my fork in here. Wow. Okay, I have to try everything separately. The sausage gravy itself is very sweet tasting. It's good, and you can see the little pepper flakes in there. I don't know if that's going to focus on that. Yeah. Let me try the biscuit kind of by itself. It's a bit tough. Overall, this is a very delicious and very filling dish. Like, this is a very dense biscuit. This is a fun addition, and I'm so glad that we have something else at BrunchCOT because we only had the avocado toast before. I love breakfast any time of day. It's nice and crispy. You can see the stuff coming out the sides, which I'm pretty sure was like that last year. Let me see if this is the same sauce. This sauce has a little kick to it. I think it's the same. I'd have to look it up, sorry. I can't remember, but it is a good sauce. These are really good. I could eat 7,000 of these. This is the new lemon tart. I'm just gonna pick it up and eat it. I'm not a huge fan of these aquafaba meringue things. But look, there's a surprise inside. It's goo. Blood orange fluid gel. That's a terrible name. Fluid. I can't wait to try the fluid. Super, super lemony. But the, is this a shortbread crust? Does it say? It doesn't say, but it tastes like, you know, a shortbread crust would taste. It's very nice and just sweet enough to balance out the lemon. So yeah, overall these, I mean, the lumpia is returning. I feel like it's a new sauce, but this is a wonderful new addition, and the biscuits and gravy, also super new addition. So we've already had 4 things and I'm stuffed, but we have to keep going. We're now going to try the Farmhouse meatball, which is from Trowel and Trellis. And even though this is a returning favorite, it does look slightly different to me. Like there's a bunch of like garlicky stuff and looks like onions in the back too. So I'm gonna have to look and see what it looked like last year. But thank you to my husband for going to get this while I stayed in the Odyssey and the skies opened again and he got soaked. But he saved the wrap. So that's the kind of guy he is. Oh, now I'm dumping goop out of it. Sorry. Okay, let me just go ahead and try this. Definitely tastes different, but I can't place why. I think my meatball is a little burnt. That might be. I'm getting a little char. It matches the front of my phone. So that's kind of changing the flavors for me, changing the taste, because all I can taste is that burnt flavor. But I can definitely taste the wrap, which is a nice lentil wrap. It's got some cumin-ish flavors to it, you know, like an Indian curry. And I'm trying to get off a piece to try by itself. There's sauteed peppers and onions in it, which I don't remember being a thing from before, but maybe I'm just misremembering. I'm not a huge fan of the aioli either. I definitely will try it again just to see if it tastes any different without being burnt. But not a huge fan of this particular one that I'm trying right now. Okay, doing a trash can moment here, and I'm not gonna use a fork, just gonna dig into these vegetable wontons from Lan Huan. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We're right outside of China, as you can see. And these are $5.75, I think, and we did confirm that the sauce that's on them, I'm not sure if you can see the sauce, and the dumplings themselves are, of course, vegan. So these are much better than last year, and I'm not sure what the filling is, but it's really unique and different. It's almost like a wild rice tasting. I think there's mushrooms in there. Very good. I would get these again. They've redeemed themselves. So the rain has passed for now, and it's actually chilly, which I knew was going to happen from watching the weather, but I was not prepared for it because now I'm cold. But we are now heading to Refreshment Outpost. It's raining again, so you get to see me in my rain gear. We are at Refreshment Outpost. You may hear the distant drums in the background. And I'm going to try to eat this beef empanada super quick. It is Impossible beef with spicy papaya syrup. I remember absolutely loving these last year. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna like eat my hair. Definitely more beef or filling than last year. Maybe a day one thing, and they may realize that they want to fill these less. The beef has a kick to it. The papaya sauce also has a slight kick. You can see the little pepper flakes in there, but yeah, I love this. The outside is crispy. Definitely run to get one of these. We also got the Dole Whip with, they call it a fruit parfait, seasonal fruit parfait, but it's basically, if you've been to Disneyland and had the mango Dole Whip there with the chamoy and tahini on it, that's basically what this is. I don't have a spoon with me right now. The mango is so delicious and good. The reason ours is extra melted, even though it's kind of cold out right now, is I was asking about the tangerine soft serve, which they also have there, and they're selling that as a swirl with the mango or by itself. And as we discovered last year, that does have dairy in it. They did not want to admit that this time. They're like, no, it's Dole Whip, it's Dole Whip. But we had them call a chef who also didn't know, and all we wanted to do was see the package, and they finally brought that out, and sure enough, It is soft serve. It is not even Dole Whip branded. So just be aware of that going in. It is only the mango Dole Whip, which is delicious by itself. If you're not a fan of the tahini or chamoy flavoring, you can just get it by itself. There are little bits of fruit in there, but they're way in the bottom. So those will be nice surprises when I get down there. But right now, the whole thing is like leaking everywhere. So I'm not going to try to eat that right now. Let me show you real quick how melted it is. So yeah, it's going to be pretty messy. Lots of beeping today. I don't know if you can see the inside of it. Can you see that? That's probably a little too close. I always feel like Chihiro from Spirited Away when I eat one of these. Crying, looking at the ocean and the train going by. Anyway, these are really good. It was good last year and it is good this year. Plant-based pork in there or filling of some sort. No brand. I think it's mostly just like soy stuff. So it would be great if they had like a little sauce for it. But outside of that, it's not too dry. It's still really good. We are reviewing another new item, which is the coconut chocolate flan cocho, or is it flan socho? Because like a single C is usually a soft C in Spanish, like cocina. No, because the first C is hard. Okay, we'll go with that. Correct me if I am incorrect. Flan cocho. Let me try the passion fruit caramel first. It's very thin. Whoa, that is very passion fruity and also very, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I'll think about it. We're right next to Miss Piggy and Kermit, so there's a lot going on right here. But look, I've just cut into it. It looks very exciting. I've never had a flan that is not just vanilla, question mark? Anyway, let's just hang out here and listen to some beeps. So the chocolate part on the bottom is the coconut chocolate thing. It's kind of like a cake texture. It must be like flourless with just coconut bits and chocolate. Interesting. There's another. It's very hard to show you because of the liquid and it's going to spill if I tilt it. You know what? I can tilt the camera. No, that really doesn't help that much. All right, well, you can see a little bit there. The flan, I keep wanting to say flan. The flan is a little overdone, but I'm a hard marker on flan. Also, it's vegan, so you know, there's no like eggs in it or anything. It does make a difference. So yeah, I would have preferred regular caramel. I think the passion fruit is making it too sweet. And I know there's a word for that. I'm gonna have to look it up. And we'll flash it here, the word that I'm thinking of. All right, but it's good. I would definitely get it again. I might ask for it without the caramel, but they're like dump them out onto a plate. So it's just like in there when they make it. I think it's a good addition. You might like the passion fruit caramel. I don't know. Everyone's different, you know? We have done the tour. We ended on corn, which I usually start with corn, so I switched it up this year. And I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea, because this is what I got. I mean, you can see the video, I suppose. I don't have to fan down here, but I will anyway. There is so much. This is just all garlic cheese, and then there's nothing on here. But like, even if all this stuck, I don't think I'd want that much corn or whatever this is. I thought it was just garlic at first. Whoops. Let's go back. My eyes are up here, buddy. So you can see a little bit on the edge that there's what used to be like the aioli or whatever, but they're putting that on first and then dipping it in the goo, which shouldn't be goo, but it's become goo because of that. I don't remember if they did it that way before or what, but I'm gonna do one bite, and yeah, and the corn on the end is like all mushy. I don't know, maybe this was a bad choice to end on this, but I'll give it a try. Like, I'm not a huge fan of vegan cheese on a normal day. I'm very picky about it. So I don't really want to eat like an entire mouthful of shreds, but I know that before they would do this, but I feel like someone messed up the ratio of cheese to whatever else they put in here. I mean, the corn's good. And it's not terrible, but if you like garlic flavored cheese, you will love it. I don't know. Anyway, I will come back and get this again. I think they're figuring things out. I think what happens a lot is they hire for the college programs right before this festival starts, and that's what everyone gets. So you're not getting someone that's like, oh, I've been at this booth for the last 30 years. I think they've had corn for like maybe 5 years. I can't remember, but anyway, got whole new people doing everything, so it's gonna take a little while for them to figure it out. That said, if you don't like it, just do this and it will come off. And it is now entirely on the plate. And you got a good piece of corn. You can take this home for later. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, wait. We're not over yet. We still have to do the garden graze. I have to return my little stampy book. Wait, let me show you. It's so full of stamps. It's hard to see because these ones are yellow, but there's an avocado, lemons, whatever that is. Oh, a meatball. And then that's all you need to get, and you get your prize, which will probably be mango lime Dole Whip in a little cup, but let's find out. Okay, guys, this is a historic moment. I don't like when people say "an historic." A historic moment. Okay, here's the redemption prize. It looks familiar, it's kind of the same every year, but you may notice there is a swirl. Is my microphone on? Yes, there is. Okay, a swirl. It's not mango, it's pineapple and vanilla swirl. And I'm gonna eat it right now. Okay, I haven't had pineapple vanilla swirl in probably 10 years. This is new plant-based vanilla that is part of the redemption prize for the Garden Graze. We confirmed it. We didn't believe it. We were like, no, this is wrong. How could you do this to us? But yeah, we saw the packaging. We had a team leader come over. They called a chef. And it even says on the sign, which you will have seen on this video, that it's plant-based vanilla. So it's very exciting. So run, don't walk to complete your garden graze, and you can try this amazing pineapple vanilla mix. If you've been missing it as much as I have, you'll be in heaven. That's going to do it for the first of many visits to the EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival for 2025. All the new things were really interesting and enjoyable. I think the biscuit and sausage gravy is probably my favorite just because it's different and new and exciting to me. It wasn't the best biscuit. I normally wouldn't order it, and be like, wow, this is amazing. but I kind of liked that it was something different and unique, and I'm just a sucker for breakfast food. What can I say? On the way out, I did stop and get a Joffrey's. They have lots of different flavor combinations for the festival, like they usually do. This one was from right by Guardians, and it is like pistachio, banana, and I just got it without whipped cream and with oat milk. You can kind of taste the pistachio, but you can't really taste the banana. But that's okay, because it's coffee. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the new items and just seeing some old favorites. We'll definitely be back, like I said, so keep following on Instagram and the site for any updates. And the Garden Graze redemption prize was quite exciting. I hope that is the first of many instances where we can have vegan soft serve. I know the problem is that they can't have a separate machine for just the vegan stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they can figure out a way to work it out, because it really was great and I was so excited to be able to have vanilla and pineapple together. Let me know what you're most excited to try, or if you've already been here, what you liked the best. Thanks so much to everyone that came up and said hello to me as well. It was great seeing people, and thank you for all of the kind words. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll try to do more videos going forward with my fun new camera that's easier for me to use. And subscribe. And thanks so much for watching Vegan Disney Food, your plant-based guide to the magic. See you next time.